You're listening to Process Server Daily, the show where hustle meets strategy in the high-stakes world of process serving. From elite pros to the new servers taking massive action, these are the voices of a rising industry. Hosted by the founder of 123 Legal Support, Mighty Mike Reed. This is your backstage pass to building a profitable process serving empire. Let's get into it.
Welcome back to another episode of Process Server Daily. This is episode 36 with Andy, the owner of Famous Legal Services located in Los Angeles, California. Andy, welcome to the show.
Oh, good to see you guys.
But let's start off with, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started in process serving.
Well, to be honest with you, I started as to just be another gig for me. It wasn't, I had no intentions of going this deep into it.
Yeah.
So, it was just another delivery gig or just like Uber or like delivering food. But once I got into it and I started just like everybody else is starting, where you start with one of the main people out there through an app, started serving. And I noticed one thing when I was signing the proof of services. I was like, I saw something that writes, the price of how much they're charging the client.
Mm.
Like, okay, wait a second here. I'm doing this for $15, $20 serve. So this is not just like another gig. This is a career, And
yeah, you
that's what
saw what was like 200, 250 or something?
well, it as low as $80 all the way to I've seen 300 plus.
Yeah. Yeah. So you see the price and you're like, you know what, this could actually be a business. Let me dive into this a little bit more. And then what? Then you found the community or you found Facebook or what happened?
Before finding the community, I landed my first client. If you would, he's my nephew, actually. He's an attorney. So I was like, hey, nephew, do you have any jobs for me? For serving. He's like, yeah, I have, like maybe 2 or 3 a month. He's like, I have one right now if you could go and do it. So I went and did it. And once I was done, I'm like, oh, okay, I did it. Art, I did it. I finished. He's like, okay, send me the proof of service. I'm like, what the hell is this guy talking about? So that's when I started asking on Facebook, what is proof of service, or how do what is this? What's my next step? And everybody started making fun of me. Obviously, I'm like, I don't care if you guys are making fun of me, as long as I get to know the answer. So that's when I got to you guys. I joined, and the first time I asked a question, I'm like, I'm sorry, it's a dumb question. You guys could make fun of me as much as you want, but it was the opposite. Everybody was friendly, and everybody told me exactly what needs to be done. And that's how I found out about Serve Manager. I could just sign up with them, input all the job details, get the proof of service to be automated, and so on and so forth. So once I was done, and I still didn't know which proof of service to use. Because how you go on Serve Manager and there's like a list of everything. There's California and in California which one it is. And I didn't want to ask dumb questions to my nephew because it didn't matter. He's my nephew. I could ask all the questions that I want, but I just want to, be more professional, because in the future it's not just going to be my nephew. It's going to be everybody else.
Right.
And that's how I got into asking you guys. You guys told me exactly what needs to be done. And then I got into ChatGBT. That's when I was like, any question that I was asking, okay, it's a summons and I have a summons and complaint. Which proof of service do I use in California for personal service? It just gives you the list, exactly what to do.
It'll even give you step-by-step instructions on how to fill it out. Yeah, ChatGPT has really leveled the playing field for a lot of people in any industry. Like literally in any industry. So that's so cool. So you got started. So that kind of leads into the next question is like, what do you think of the community so far since you've been in?
I think it's the best thing. If you're a process server out there, you better join. I mean, if you're not joining, that means you're just another gig guy or gig girl that you're just gonna go in and you're gonna go out.
It's about being professional, right? Like leveling up, treating it like a business.
Of course.
Nice. So what advice do you give to process servers out there that are, let's just say they did join the community, whether they did or not though, but like just starting out, like what advice would you give yourself a year ago when you're just getting started?
Go to all the conventions that you know. Go to NAPS conventions. Go to anything that you can find. Meet all the process servers out there. Have a good relationship with them. Make sure sometimes you might get a crappy job from another process server, but that's only until they know you, they know your city, they know your county, where you operate. Trust me, it'll come back to you in tenfold, hundredfold.
Yeah.
That's at least that's been my experience, right? I mean, I've had one process server serving company. They were paying like affiliate fee of like $60, which ended up becoming into a huge
One or
contract.
two a week. Why are you different? What did you do? What up here is different that made you take such massive action?
It's I don't want to say being desperate, but being hungry. You just have to be hungry for the job. I know a lot of servers out there. They're happy. They make their 4 or 5 thousand a month. They're even
Mhm.
retired sheriffs or retired officers. It's just something on the side that they do. I understand that. No
Yeah.
problem. There's nothing wrong with that. But all those people who are complaining that I'm not making enough money. No, you could make enough. You could make as much money as you want in this field. I don't
Mhm.
see. I don't see why someone cannot make as much money as they want to make. You could you could make millions in a month.
Mhm. Yeah.
In the United States, there's nothing short of lawsuits.
That's a wrap on another episode of Process Server Daily, where the legal support industry levels up. Want to grow your process serving business with the best marketing tools, the most engaged community, and the highest ranking directory online? Visit mightyprocessserver.com. Claim your listing. Join our free community. Surround yourself with process servers who get it and build something real. From the field to the courtroom, this is Process Server Daily. Until next time, stay safe out there and live mighty.